Hello, Homestead, and please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for a moment of silence.
Where are Drake and Sahar? We gotta start the show. They need to be here like in 30 seconds. Shane, what are you doing? We agreed we'd only use this line in emergency situations.
I know, but Shinkle's angry and you gotta be here in 30 seconds. We're going live.
Oh, that's right, I forgot. Beam us in quickly.
Hello, Homestead. I'm Drake White.
And I'm Sarah Mosharef.
And on today's edition of HHS in Depth, Brendan Spangler brings you a story about DECA and how some Homestead students will be participating in the state competition in Indy this weekend.
Drake White visited the three groups that make up the 2015 Homestead Show Choir teams to see how their competition season has been going so far.
And Cody Collins brings you a story about the after-school guitar playing group, the Acoustic Club.
All of that and more on HHS In Depth for Friday, March 6th.
We start today's show with me getting the chance to go down to the drama department to talk to some of the students involved in Homestead Show Choir productions this year. Composed of co-ed Class Royale, All Girls Elite, and musical accompaniment Anonymous Blue, the competition season is well underway.
I feel great about both shows. Elite Show is all about 80s pop divas, including songs from Paula Abdul, Whitney Houston, Madonna. Their show is all about girl power, and they're doing a great job with it. Class Royale show is Aladdin 2.0, and theirs is all about Aladdin.
I feel like we've done pretty well so far this season. I'm really excited and I'm really glad that we have such a good show for being my senior year and everything, so I'm excited.
I feel that it's going pretty well so far. We've made a lot of the night shows and a past competition was canceled, but that just made us work harder and we're ready to be back out on the stage at Showcase and perform with all we've got.
Preparing for competitions isn't easy. Not only are the competition days intense, but Homestead Show Choir has many rigorous training days leading up to competitions.
Practice starts back in September. We've been working since then. We get our choreography throughout December, and then we mainly just spend January just polishing everything and doing vocals and working on choreography and everything like that.
We have to wake up really early in the morning. For this next Saturday, our call time's 7:30, so it's pretty easy. Then we drive to the school. Elite gets ready, they perform, and then we have a little bit of downtime for a little bit. Well, then we have to wait, we watch shows, we eat lunch, do whatever we need, then we get to perform in the day show. And then when all the groups have performed once, then we get to do our award ceremony. And that determines who end up being in the night show, which is basically like a finale. So hopefully, we haven't missed a night show yet. So we end up going to night show, Elite can make night show too, and then we both perform again, and hopefully we win Grand Champ and win.
A mutual love for performance brings these groups together like family, but each individual has their own reason for joining.
Since my sister was in it, I saw the family aspect in it, and so I always wanted like a family feel in show choir, and I've always liked singing and dancing, and so yeah, I decided to join.
I joined show choir in high school because I did it in middle school. This is actually my 5th year in show choir overall. And I just joined it because it's a lot of fun and I love performing and singing and dancing, and it kind of combines all three.
I joined AB because I knew it would give me a great opportunity to be able to play my flute more before I got into college, which I'm going for flute. So being able to play it more often is allowing me to become even more familiar with it, and being able to spend time with my friends during off season of band also is an amazing opportunity for me.
Show Choir and Anonymous Blue aren't as simple as most people believe, and can sometimes take just as much commitment as any sport.
I think people just assume that we're a backup band and that we are just there in support of the choir, but we really do work a lot together. When we practice, we'll rehearse separately and then come together at the end of every practice and run through and talk about things, and we'll have the choir sometimes gather around our little area and just listen and sing with us so that we are all working together and we're all getting in the groove and flowing together.
Show choir is a lot of fun and you should join it, especially if you're a guy.
I think a common misconception about show choir is that It's all about sequins and jazz hands, and at Homestead it's really not about sequins and jazz hands. It's about creating a piece of art that's a moving and breathing piece of art. We like to tell a story and be honest on the stage with our shows, and my guys don't wear sequins.
This Saturday is an all-day show choir competition at Homestead. However, Class Royale, Elite, and Anonymous Blue merely showcase at this event and do not compete. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Drake White.
The academic Super Bowl qualifying test for both math and science will be held today right after school in Mr. Staley's room 517.
Attention all seniors, Justin's representatives will be delivering graduation products during lunch Wednesday, March 11th in the cafeteria annex. You need to stop by and pick up your order. Only cash or a money order will be accepted at delivery. No checks. This applies to those of you who have a balance or may not have ordered your cap, gown, and tassel unit. Orders must be picked up on this day.
Admission information has been emailed to all registered students for Parent Club Practice SAT and ACT exam on March 14th. More information is on the Parent Club section of HHS website.
Homestead is hosting a college fair on Monday, March 9th from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. They're expecting over 75 colleges, universities, vocational schools, and representatives from the armed forces. All students and their parents are invited, and there is no charge to attend.
With anticipation of the state DECA competition in Indianapolis this weekend, HHS In-Depth reporter Brendan Spangler spoke with Mr. McNeil and 2 senior members to discuss the basics of the club and all it entails.
Hey there, Homestead. This week I'm talking to you about DECA, a commonly misunderstood club with global implications and its own personal chapter right here in Homestead High School. This weekend, March 8th through the 10th, students will be heading down to Indianapolis to participate in the state-level competition of DECA. I sat down with Mr. McNeil and 2 veterans of DECA to go over the basics, hopefully solve any misconceptions, and explain exactly the experiences one can have when competing in DECA.
DECA is an association of marketing students. It is set up for high school students to compete at a district, a state, and an international event where students will do a role play or a written event. You could do an international business plan, you could do a marketing campaign, you could do an advertising campaign, and you're going to compete by showing the judges what your paper is like compared to others and why your idea is going to be successful. We have students also do role play events. It could be like you work in a retail store and here's your problem, here's what's going on in the store, how do you increase sales, how do you run a promotion for your store, and so then you come up with an idea of what you would like to do to present that information to the judges.
Mr. McNeil actually was my driver's ed teacher, and he kept harping me about DECA, you should do DECA, and I had no idea what DECA was. I was a sophomore, and he told me that it was a business competition. I had never actually been in a business class here at Homestead until this year, and I'm in business law, and I had no idea what I was doing, but it was a great experience, and I made it to state sophomore year, and then junior year I actually went to internationals. DECA, while it does have its academic and business side to it, it also has a fun side, especially at internationals. You know, we went to Six Flags, we went to an Arcade Fire concert. Like, there's relaxing downtime that you can enjoy, but you know, you still have that business, academic, and educational aspect to it as well.
This is my 4th year in DECA, and I've gotten the opportunity to travel to 3 different cities for internationals, and hopefully a 4th this coming April. I've also had the opportunity to be a state officer, where I just basically act as the middleman between the chapters and districts and the state officer team. So for anyone that's on the fence about DECA, there are a lot of different academic and resume benefits to the organization. They also provide a lot of different scholarships to all of its members for anyone that goes to the state or international competitions. And also it's a good way to hang out with friends, go travel around the nation, and maybe miss a couple days of school.
This year, the International DECA competition's in Orlando, Florida. We'll have sightseeing, some business opportunities, some networking opportunities. DECA also runs about $3 million worth of scholarship money. And so students will learn how they can get at some of that scholarship money at the international competition as well. Plus, they will be competing in their event.
Well, there it is, Homestead, the whole kit and caboodle. As I said, students will be heading down to Indianapolis this weekend to participate in the state-level competition of DECA. If you have any questions about DECA or want to know where you can voice your interest for the coming years, talk to Mr. McNeil in room 523. Also, keep your eyes on the announcements in the next coming weeks to learn about the results and see any highlights of this weekend's competition. As always, for HHS In Depth, I'm Brendan Spangler.
It's time for March Madness. No matter what your skill level, you can get into the brackets for Homestead High School's first ever March Madness Euchre Tournament. The tournament will be played Tuesday, March 10th and Tuesday, March 24th. Brackets will be established at the start of the tournament. For next Tuesday's session, head on into room 905, Mr. Arata's room. You can bring your own partner or they will match you up with one. For questions, see Mr. Arata or Mrs. Gamble or visit their My Big Campus group.
Any students who are not in Spanish, German, French, or Latin clubs, but who would like to participate in the Taste of Homestead International Food Festival should attend a short meeting after school Monday in room 611, Senior Peepers Room.
Seniors, don't miss out on the opportunity to receive financial aid for college. Mark your calendars for March 10th and be sure you fill out your FAFSA on time. You can find it all online at fafsa.gov.
Anime Club will be having a meeting on Monday after school until 3:30 in Mr. Cogdell's room, room 725. They'll be watching trailers for new and upcoming animes, so bring a snack to share with the whole group.
Juniors and seniors, the following colleges will be visiting Homestead. If you would like to attend one of the visits, please sign up with Mrs. Fit in Student Services at least one day prior to the visit. Wednesday, March 11th will be Grand Valley State University, and Friday, March 13th will be Seton Hall University.
Acoustic Club is a laid-back gathering of students who are interested in playing instruments like the guitar or the ukulele. HHS in-depth reporter Cody Collins has their story.
Homestead's Acoustic Club, mentored by Mr. Wilson and Mrs. Campbell, is a gathering for students which are interested in playing instruments such as the guitar and ukulele.
It's a way for me to connect with students who I don't see all the time, who even, like as a counselor, I have a certain group of students who are assigned to me. I get to know students who aren't assigned to me. Another cool thing is I get to see another side of them. It's not academic or personal kind of stuff. It's just this fun 45 minutes after school on Wednesday where we just hang out, talk about music, which is one of my favorite things to do, and, you know, play music.
Acoustic Club's just a really cool place to be. We have so much stuff going on, like, at every single meeting. Like, you have Mr. Wilson who will take kids who are just learning to play guitar and teach them basic chords and how to tune it and how to take care of their guitar when they're just learning. But then you'll have like Adam and Ethan who can play Zeppelin riffs that I can't even like begin to understand. But then like a couple girls and I'll write songs and stuff and just talk about like songwriting. So there's so many different like groups we just split up into and you just learn so much. It's really cool.
Acoustic Club isn't only for advanced players, but is also a place for people to go who are interested in learning acoustic instruments.
I think the most simple thing they would need to do is just show up to the cafeteria annex on a Wednesday after school, because that's when we meet every Wednesday after school in the cafeteria annex. If they're not comfortable with that and they want to know a little bit more, they can always email me. I'd be happy to sit down with them and talk about the club and what goes on if they have further questions.
If you have any interest in, you know, an acoustic instrument, whether it be like, you know, ukulele or guitar, you feel like you want to improve or you want to learn, it's the perfect place, you know, even if you just want to listen.
Acoustic Club welcomes any members interested in a laid-back, friendly environment.
The only requirement is an interest in music. You don't even have to be able to play something. Some people come and just listen, but just the only requirement is to be able to appreciate music and to come to have fun. Well, all talent levels and skill levels are appreciated and we work with everything.
My favorite part about Acoustic Club is it's really chill. You can, you know, as you see behind me, everybody's just kind of playing whatever they want. You can get help from, you know, other people more experienced than you, and it's really a positive experience.
Altogether, Acoustic Club is a welcoming place for any student of any level. Reporting for HHS In Depth, I'm Cody Collins.
Sidelined with an injury? Make sure you consult an athletic trainer. They are professionals who specialize in the prevention, assessment, treatment, and rehabilitation of injuries and illnesses. March is National Athletic Training Month, so make sure you show your athletic trainers Todd Jenkins and Kendra Messer your appreciation when you see them.
Eco Club will be meeting in Mrs. Merkling's room on Wednesday, March 11 to make pop tab bracelets.
Film Club will meet from 2:45 to 3:45 on Tuesday, March 10th in room 113, and will be discussing the films Birdman and The Judge. Don't miss out.
And now here is Ryan Nutter with an all-new episode of The Nut House, going over some details regarding the girls' basketball state finals tomorrow.
When you wake up, call the cab, 'cause we ain't telling anybody.
Well, now that everything's back in order, I'm sure everyone knows that the girls' state game is tomorrow. Wait, does everyone know?
Timo here.
Hey, what's up, Timothy? The girls' state game is tomorrow. Make sure to let everyone know.
Yeah, I'll let everyone know. Hello? Did you hear?
Yeah, I heard.
Ice City, Greenland. From the surface? One moment. Hello?
What's up, Kenwood? You hear about the game?
There's a game.
For real?
Do you want to go to a game?
Yeah!
Yeah, we'll be at the game.
Yeah, let everybody know.
Hello. Oh yeah, how's the whole reading lesson going? You can read a whole page? No. Yeah, I'll go to the game though. When? Saturday? Yeah, I'll call. Let me think about it.
Hey, what's up, Ben? How's it going?
What's up, Sam? You hear about the game on Saturday? Yeah. You going?
Yeah, I'm planning on going to the game.
All right, hey, make sure some girls slide for sure.
Oh, you want me to bring some girls, don't you? All right, I'll call my sister. See you later. It's weird. She usually picks up by now. Wonder what she's doing. Sarah's phone. Parker, is that you?
Sam?
Why are you with my sister?
Nothing. Game tomorrow? You there?
Yeah, the game on Saturday. I was gonna see if she was gonna go.
All right, yeah, we'll be there. We're in.
You guys are in? Okay.
All right, bye.
Ooh, that was a close one.
I wonder if Nick heard about this yet.
Oh, hey, Sarah.
Nick?
Wait, Parker, why do you have Sarah's phone?
Are you going to the game tomorrow?
No, I'm not going to the game. It's a girls' game.
All right, for sure. I'll see you there.
Dude, I said I wasn't going. You're not going to see me there.
See ya.
Bye.
Well, I guess that's it. Nick's not going. Well, but for everyone who is going... 1 second.
Hey, Nutter, did you say that tomorrow is a Sea of Gold for the girls' game?
Yeah, it's a Sea of Gold, Gold Rush, big yellow blob, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's tomorrow's theme for the state game.
Well, I told Parker that I wasn't going to go, but I tried on his volleyball shirt, and I really like it. So, and it's gold, so I think I'm going to go.
Yeah, you should go. It's the girls' state game. This is the only time the girls have gotten a state. This is going to be an amazing event. Everyone should go.
Okay, cool. See you there.
All right, bye. Love you. Okay, so the tip-off is at 8:15. If you're going to be riding the buses are going to leave at 4. Show up 15 minutes early, 3:45, to get your seating chart and whatnot, and to get your t-shirt. It's the girls' state game, guys. I want to see everyone out there. All right, the girls getting a state is a pretty big deal, but don't forget the guys' sectionals tonight, and if they win, the championship is on Monday, not on Saturday like it's posted. Got anything?
Game tonight at Wayne, 7, whiteout, be there and be rowdy.
That was the Nut House. Right. Keep it trill.
Tomoki on the track. Check my mixtape coming soon. March 20th.
Well, that wraps up today's edition of HHS In Depth. I'm Drake White.
And I'm Sarah Moshref. Thank you for watching today.
Here's this week's Picture of the Week. If you want your photo in the running for Picture of the Week, just email it to me at drake.white@students.sacs.k12.in.us, and don't forget to put your name and grade level.
Today we leave you with a song exclusive to our radio station, The Point 91 FM. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.
Good luck at state, Lady Spartans.